by airport. Only airport you take especially
Oath Road train arrives
that's only
in
the
7
problem with
minutes.
coronavirus.
The next Forest Hills train arrives in 5 minutes.
That's only the problem with coronavirus. Since you know we're dealing with mafia, group mafia again, one lost, group mafia killed, even people. This is like making worse. So this is making it gonna be worse. So let you guys know so you let me know what to do. And when I say stuff it's gonna get worse, some really but I think I don't think we're gonna go spring. We're not gonna have spring. I don't think we're gonna have spring. So but it's still winter. Still cold and chill. So sorry, we don't have this one.
Attention travel passengers. Please be advised that all
Especially those who from international, those who from Haiti, those from Africa, those from the little island from Africa, they are the more dominant. So those from Canada, South America, the more ignorant they are. It's the crisis, the main one. And those also, they don't learn about United States law and constitution, history. A lot of them, especially those from a country, still we wanted for Haiti because a lot of them, those from the island. A lot of them from the island. So, those from Asia, a lot of them. Those people want to bring the way of the country here to everyone. The way they do. Stupid. So those of people who start there. Actually, those interrupt. Just put the chair here. This is something I'll let you guys know I've been observing. I will repeat it. I said before, I'll repeat it again. The Spanish, the Latinos, we know this is United States. This is not the Latino country like Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Guatemala, Colombia. This is not a Haitian country. Haitian country is Haiti also. This is not France country or Canada or England or Scotland or Italy, whatever. This is United States. About we people from all those countries were from Africa, South Africa, and Europe, Middle East, South America, Caribbean, and it's a right thing. This is like what I learned from the LGBT terrorist Spanish. We all know most of terrorists in the country, like the Latinos, Latin America. We all know, and we all know training terrorists to our board is Latinos. The Dominican and Puerto Rican and Mexican were training ISIS Middle East had to be killed. Even Haitian, those Haitian person pardon me. That's the reason you heard the ISIS and Jihad said they have action. You know that is something they get from the terrorist Spanish. The Spanish action, they will do anything to get away from crime, violent, dishonest. But when it's them, later you have to let them get away. Something I've been observing among the terrorist Spanish, most if they are both criminal junkie faggot terrorist gang member, they want you involved on it. They want you to do wrong, so they could feel good and proud, so they could make show up. If you don't, you hit them, after they try to kill you, make multi-terrorist threat, violent threat against you. And that's why you see those out Negro African American get that much, doing that much, because they dumb bitch. And something I've been observing. But they love to win. That's why yesterday you heard me say that female Spanish. That's funny, you guys. Why you guys will do anything stupid and they love to win. So this is what I'm saying. And that disease, parasite disease, I think it's from the Latin America. When I do investigation against Latin America and South America, due to sexual activity reported and some type of thing they drink for tea and eat. And then there's an ant. There's an ant in South America who have a venomous virus that's very painful. They say he's burned like a bullet while you get shot by a bullet. The same thing. And they make them, put them inside their glove. They put them inside the glove for the ant bite. Put all that virus in it, they say they become a man. There's no one that do South American so crazy, so dumb and stupid, which is damage their brain. It damages them psychologically, emotionally, mentally, and physically. There's no one that is so psycho crazy like that. Because they think they become a man. God created men and God enough Eden, men and women. Don't say what you have to do. To do something stupid, dumb like that. What's a suicidal like that to become a man? You don't have to do something suicidal like that, something dumb and stupid like that to become a man. You born a man or you born a woman. It's two things. Unless you die that dangerous, ignorant and stupid and dumb. It's two things. Male and female on earth, human beings. Animals, male and female. Birds, male and female, everything. Fishes, male and female. Trees also. Everything man-made too is male and female. So, you don't have to do anything stupid, anything and psycho, anything suicidal to become a man. And then if you become a man, after you do something suicidal like that, why most of them are homosexual? Faggot terrorists. Why most of the South American, almost let's say 90% or to 99% are homosexual faggot. If they become a man, after to do something suicidal like that, which is them permanently, mentally, psychologically, physically, why they still homosexual? So why they become homosexual, LGBT? Because you're a man, you qualify for men after you go through something like that. So if you're a man, God created men and women. If you're gay, you're not a man. cybersexual. So if you become a man, why you have to do something suicidal like that? And you become because you born a man or you born a female? Or women. If you born a man, you are a man. You don't have to do anything anymore. If you born a female, you are a female. You are a woman. You don't have to do anything anymore. So this is the thing they bring here, want to bring in United States. Here, Massachusetts, Louisiana, and Florida, everything. Also. So, and they think when you refuse to involve on it, they think they're a good person. They want to do whatever they want. They will make violent threats, they will stealing, they will do everything, and they want to be a good person. So that's why you keep hearing me saying those Haitian, those African American ignorant house Negroes, the Jamaican, or others. Because, and you find a lot of junkie criminals, Caucasian in the streets, Spanish especially, that stealing, shoplifting, robbery, identity forgery, scam. Like we heard yesterday, the Spanish guy. The Spanish, that junkie mental Spanish guy was yelling so loud here. Was yelling so loud here. You see all the Spanish didn't worry about him, didn't say nothing. They tried to, even though those was Negro, no, they couldn't, no, they didn't do nothing, they didn't care. Even those dumb Haitians didn't care. Even the police security, the workers too didn't care. So, even the worker, he didn't care, didn't say nothing. And he keep yelling so loud, out loud. Like he praying or something. I don't know what he praying about. Detain. So how much spirit was detained or done? Detain he yelling out loud. So I have to work so hard against them in this shelter until they kick him out for them. And you will homosexual harassing, making homosexual comment. He will yelling so loud in the shelter, praying inside. I mean, you will see him listen up. And you could see them also do drugs, smoking, everything, yelling and fight. They don't say no. That's what I've been saying to the president, requesting to the president. What can we be done for that? If we say you want to get rid of domestic terrorists, want to do health care, bring America back. This is a big crisis to tackle as soon as possible. You want to bring America back? Yes, sir. That's what I will do my best, but I will not get myself killed. I will not kill myself. But it's something we need to be doing without discrimination, without ratios, without partiality. Something special among tackle with the Latin America health problem. In Massachusetts, Northeast State. And there's some Caucasian also. Those who have problem and disturb. That's why you see most of them causing terrorist problem. And at the same time, they want to be a good guy. They really say they want to be a good guy. So, and you know I'm not gonna tolerate criminal want to be a good guy. I'm not gonna tolerate that. I don't play with criminal, I don't play, and I don't still with criminal as a good person. And I'm not gonna tolerate whatever, who you are, who you think you are, who you think your color is. I don't care where you think you come from. That's you, that's not me. Me, once I see your terrorist, you govern problem, you're making with your own mouth, making threat, violate threat, and harassing, violated the constitution law, and violated other right. You stealing, you doing things you're not supposed to group of terrorists. That's why I don't care who you believe you are, what other people say about you. I don't care you're men or women, young or old. So, you are a terrorist. And there's no pleasant for you. I'm not gonna play with you or make you look good and feel good about something like that. Because I know you are not person who's gonna make others feel good. Because I know terrorists who they are. Terror, they got so much life and so much life they destroy. Want to destroy us. So, the zero tolerance, no pity for you. So, the crisis. Once you refuse to involve in LGBT, you become the enemy, you become the terrorist, you become the hate them, especially if they rob you. If they try to kill you, those are mafia family, mostly gang terrorists, and mafia and domestic terrorists. Like you're supposed to allow them to abuse, steal you, and brag about you, and torture on you, and say you don't. They rob all your money, what you stealing them because you don't have money to know you love them. And this is very psychically dangerous. It's a very psycho people. And the sick terrorists, very dangerous people within us. And those are both male and female. They use the female to do those type of financial crime. And the male is the big brother for the violent crisis. And you know, me and you guys know that's a very dangerous people. That's a very dangerous terrorist. Crazy, that's a psychopath, psychology. People are supposed to detain, put somewhere, or the Guantanamo Bay or Madhouse. So, and we all know that's an ISIS war. We all know that's a jihad case. And we all know who trained the ISIS leader and jihad leader to cause so much terror all over the world. We send money to help them, funding them money. So in that case, that will not be tolerated. I don't want to be good bad guy Spanish. I don't care who you think you are. Good bad guy Caucasian or others. I don't care who you think you are, who I call or where you come from. But that's true. I don't care you male or female, young or old, that's not gonna be tolerated. I don't care you are LGBT or not. Because this is that to be cut off. We want to bring America back, we want to work against domestic terrorists. Those are things we have to tackle as soon as possible, right? To tackle as soon as possible. Especially in the state of Massachusetts. Remember I say you have to cut off the head of the snake? You want to cut off the big anaconda, the big snake causing problems, swallow up everything? Then we need to cut it off, head off. You keep beating on his tail, he's still gonna do whatever he wants. But once you cut off the head, you say we'll save a lot of lives. So that's the reason that 2018-19 has to cut off the head of the snake. So we're dealing with some domestic terrorists that's influencing international, promoting international, paying international. Okay? And we all know it's very dangerous person to rob someone with everything they have everything from that person. And lay there calling that person dumb and bragging, running their mouth. We know that's psychopath. And then knowing that person gonna die because the person don't have money, the person gonna die and suffer and hunger, have no money, right? And laughing, watch that person if you have money to buy. And later if they're rich with everything else. And that's a person later gonna say you have to love them because they do that for you. We know that's dangerous psychopath. We know that's a dangerous people psychology. We all know what psychopath is. We have movie about psychopath. We have documented a lot of forensic FBI, federal documented about psychopath. We all know what psychopath is. We all know psychopaths love to laugh and doing wrong. They love to enjoy it. We know psychopaths and they refuse to be responsible. That's what makes them more violent. They refuse to be responsible for what they do wrong. And that's what makes them more dangerous, more violent, more psycho. But they love to enjoy it, laugh at it. But during the time they do it enough. But they don't want to be responsible for it. That's what makes them more dangerous. We all know what psychopath is. People have psychology and mental health. So this is what the parasites cause in matter. That's why I say when the temperature go higher, more higher temperature is, worse they're gonna get. See? Higher the temperature gonna is, worse they're gonna get.
The next, Forest Hills,
The where the temperature is, less problem they get. So that's why I call it parasite.
attention
Keep them
flight
fed.
passengers.
So that's one of the most reasons I was requesting for the vaccine in Massachusetts. What she tell him? We see what she tell him, and you see what he did. The one with the purple, she's LGBTQ. You see him now? That's LGBT female. The rich female. So you see what they call it, right? So, and she's a Spanish Latin. So, that's the crisis in Boston. So that's the reason I request. And then those guys want to be a good guy, try to make you look good. So to them is a political. So when that's how the training is to be done in a jihad. Training idiot. Training political to smart as a good thing. So once they can get away from one, they can kill you, make multi-threat. That's how they use you. You hate them, you don't love them. But their own mouth, they make sure they're gonna tell you they hate you. They won't love you. You dumb, you this stupid, they want to kill you. But after when they find they're in trouble, they can't get away. They tell you they have to unwind. Like you heard that crazy female yesterday, Spanish female. Young crazy Spanish female. We have to win. You have to lose it. And that is something I've been doing. That's why in 2007 what happened in Puerto Rico. That's the problem. They can't listen, they can't everything. And they want things, they own the country, they own everyone. Whatever they do have to be acceptable, have to be okay. As long as someone else have to be responsible. And as long as they're a good guy, want to be the Batman, especially the Batman. We all know the Batman movie. We all watch the Batman movie. The Batman is the guy who after stealing robbery, who go after Joker, who go after psychopath Joker, or the other female psychopath. Who love and laughing and doing wrong and destroy the city and Gotham City and everything. So how you be stupid to super call themselves Batman? Think about it. So Batman is a good guy who protect Gotham City against psychopaths, against robbery, against criminals, against junkie criminals, and all kinds of criminals. Right? Against thieves, against terrorists, crime and everything, against gang, against mafia. Right? That's what Batman do. So, how those idiots have to call them Batman? They want to be Batman. So, on me. Why they don't call themselves Joker? Why they call themselves the crocodile guy or but why they want to be Batman? That's the psychology of
Well, you medium drug is
Why?
it's like international track one.
Why, no matter what they do, they still want to be a good guy, a superhero? Why, no matter what they do, they still a good guy? You see that? Even no matter if you call them faggot Malcolm, you know, see that they still get it. That's what I'm saying. When you the crisis and boss. Okay, why a lot of psycho criminals call themselves good guy and want to be a superhero, want to be a good guy? So you see, this is a psychology problem we're dealing with. And if you that stupid, ignorant, then just ignorant, stupid. I mean, Batman and the villain in Gotham City, criminal in Gotham City. I mean, you can't be that crazy to call yourself Batman. I mean, for you to do all those things. Enjoy doing wrong, enjoy to be mean, enjoy to talk people, enjoy stealing people, rob people, and then to call yourself Batman. With lying, all the jokes. You will see Joker will do everything to win. Right? Joker will love to win. You want to get away from crime. Remember they will say, I'm gonna arrest them if I get the equipment, if I get the grant, I'm gonna arrest all them. We all know Joker is scared to get arrested. We all know all criminals don't like to be arrested. They love to come and laugh about it, enjoy it, brag about it. But they don't want responsible for it, they don't want to get arrested. Right? They're all always scared. Only if you pay attention to Batman movie and Joker, you will see Joker when Batman go after them, he find him in trouble. You see he don't laugh anymore. But he given like a worry. He's very worried and panic and stress. Means it will make him laugh. If you watch like the Spider-Man movie also, if you watch all of this like that, you're going to see the same thing. You start with the bad guy and the good guy, the villain. You're going to see they two all have the same thing. They all steal, they all lie. They all will do anything to get away. They all don't want to be in jail. They don't want to be responsible for the crime. They won't do it. They all have to brag. They all will give any dumb, dishonest life. Frame others. They all violent and crazy and psycho. They all enjoy and doing all the feeling. If you watch all the movies where the cartoon, movies, is the same thing. All cartoons, all movies, all shows, animation are the same thing. Any country, in any country also. In any country, you don't see all the movies are the same thing. The same thing. They all want to be, but in the real life. So that's what I'm saying, it's a psychology problem with it. It's psychopath. And we know people have psychology problem, mental problem, that's how they which is a fun, that's how ISIS the suicide, home suicide. That's how I found that a lot of them in Massachusetts and they leave for trying to commit suicide. Even getting paid from government still for threatening to commit suicide. Because I was learning at this shelter. Not that trash person. I was learning at the shelter. One said you went to Middle East to join ISIS, but ISIS are too suicidal. They have a suicidal squad. Everything was recorded at the Pansy shelter. You went to join ISIS in Middle East. And it's the same thing causing problem in Haiti. It's a member of the Haiti gang bandit problem. He said the gang in Middle East, they're too dangerous, they're too crazy, they're too psycho. Because they bomb themselves, they're psycho. They love to bomb themselves. Suicide. Those guys not scared to kill themselves, to kill someone else. He said they too crazy, I come back. They are the gang, they are the most gang. So I come back, I join my gang, back to my gang here in Manchester, United. So that's one of the reasons I've been reported here. ISIS is not a political group because what happened in Middle East with Iraq, in Iraq. No, it's not. Because ISIS was already training. The leader ISIS was already in training by Spanish Dominican in California, in New York, and in Dominican, in other countries, Spanish, in South America, training them to go to remember from 9/11 and before 9/11, to training them to go back in Middle East to make their own game to receive flag. It's not really. So that's why they don't call themselves gang anymore. They call them soldiers. Here they call them soldiers. Haiti they call them soldiers. Middle East they call themselves soldiers. Here in Boston, they don't want you call them gang and mafia. But that's why I keep calling them mafia. Some bad mafia gang mob. That's all the time you would on the system, but it's not okay. So in that case, please. We want to show this president, sir. When we tackle the domestic and this is special Manchester and Boston, Massachusetts, that we need that as soon as possible. Please don't listen to another report from some of leaders in Massachusetts, especially from a police. Don't listen to them. Because there's big brother and big sister. Okay? And the terrorist group, how it works. There's leader, there's big brother and big sister, there's little brother and little sister. There's those in the street. There's those in position in office. There's medical. There's all over. So that's how it works. Those two lie, those two protect. Those two take action, those two pay and bribe. So that's why I say reform matter. That's why you see the bus station asked to fire and reform bus station. That's one of the reasons I've been request that. If they don't know press charge against them. This bus station. That's why I request from the police also. I know there's good police. I know a lot of good police, and they know I know that. A lot of good police up there. We go beyond limit to do the right, to do a good job. But we all know there's a lot of corruption, better for police. But those are members. We know they're unemployment. That's why I asked for the labor to testify in front of Congress in Massachusetts. In unemployment. There's a lot of things going on. Medical. There's no I support medical, but there's a lot of crazy, terrorist medical. That's one of the reasons I will support the border due to the medical crime. But in mafia. That's the reason I still to let, and that's why I said the border Canada had to be closed to be put the border Canada. Between Canada, because a lot of them from Canada. I have even found the shelter bragging and recorded. Kill people through homicide in Canada, get away and bragging. Even try to rob them hacking and still identity there. Both male and female. And if they kill those people when hacking, they met them and they killed them. Escape to the border, Canada border. So that's what I think, and we all know I have a Canadian also training people all over the world. She's a member of there's a group of terrorists. 20 people had to take action against government. Terrorist attack against government, against CD, we don't support their ideology. We don't support their ideology. That's a Canadian. She has a website, she's training, telling people what to do. She's a Canadian. So been looking for her, been everything, but I don't know if she covered the trouble day by the common bus on the matter. That thing would be in a lot of trouble worse for. So that's one of the reasons I think for the bus. She have a website where she tell people how to commit suicide against government, against anywhere that don't support the ideology. If they want to get away something, get something done. So okay. I remember I think the taxi. Remember Nicole, Nick, the mafia. Nicole and Nick. So we have to talk about it. So that's what I asked him. So that's why I asked him that. That's why you see everything. Okay? So what's going on now?
The next Oak Road train arrives in 1 minute.
To try ask
The
for
next
this.
Forest Hills
There's a lot of things going on. So we know we did a lot of good job in the military and thank God, God bless them. But I never heard any yet anything to be thankful for. I mean, for the military to put life in danger in Middle East. If the ISIS was there, I mean, still in Middle East, that thing would be more problem. That should be a very good thing. And thank you to the military in Middle East. I went to Middle East. Those guys, they did a good job. They all the federal went to Middle East. Although the main problem is in the Middle East. That's something we have to do at home. So, the opportunity to use, to try to This don't put my backpack, this don't wait for the time. There's a junkie project truck. Two sisters there over there. See them? Those are KKK, those junkie, those have sex with them, those are sex partner, homosexual partner, LGBT, everything. That's why one of them told me it was bothering me. This officer out of job. This officer, we're going to question them. This officer out of job. We're going to question them. Okay? Them over there, right? That's why I've been telling you why those junkie bombs are so confident and doing things like that. It's why the Caucasian, the Spanish. That's the reason, okay? And for the negative, definitely. And smoking, do drugs, narcotic here. Do drugs, narcotic, smoke, don't worry. You see, they don't wear with mask, you see that? None of them wearing masks, right? None of them wearing masks, right? There's 2 police officers in or the OSHA over there. None of them wearing masks, right? And you know that's their job. Okay? Like I tell you, that's what I want to find out. I want the reform. None of them wearing masks. So these are what those domestic terrorist KKK, Nazi KKK. They use those junkie trucks like that. That's why they will show financial everything. They use those junkie trucks like that. They use those where the Caucasian Spanish. That's the most one they use. So that's why you see they come in confident like that. Okay? And that's why the financial crime here in Boston, the way she also there's crackhead and everything. That's why they do drug hits, do everything. You need to watch out.
Attention passengers, the next point line train to Forest Hills is not approaching.
That's why they are doing. When the police do the whole shot on to here, remember that's what I've been calling Nicolaus Nigo, Dumbaus Nigo Haitian they use? Remember that? So remember the Spanish talking in the background. I'm gonna let you guys listen to it again. Remember we're still looking for Nick. Remember her also. She was not her to be arrested with the license away from her. You see right there. So remember she's the Puerto Rican had to be arrested, take license away from her. Remember her that? So license had to take away from her and she had to be arrested. Because she's at Harvard University, that's why I asked to investigate it then.
Attention all flight passengers.
Harvard
Medical
Medical
between on the road and Sullivan Square on April 11th to allow for traffic Harrison to Wellington.
Remember Nicole, the Spanish, the Puerto Rican. Remember she said that's her family, that's in the mafia family, la family. Remember Worcester, nurse medical worker or mafia family. Remember that in Worcester. And gang problem. There's a lot of things. That's why I say you guys want bring America back. We got to tackle after the gang in the mafia and those problem causes. Remember I told you to be a cowboy hunter, if you are African American Haitian, you have to submit the Caucasian and the super, your super. That is only one super is. If you want to be a cowboy hunter. You have the lion group on. Lion group this is black and yellow, but it's mostly yellow people who use the so-called black people. Against themselves, they want people to have their that's how I see. That's what it is in a book. The lion group, they say from Africa, lion tribe. It's black and yellow. But we mostly about like yellow people who abuse and use the so-called black. So-called yellow use the so-called black people against themselves to do their own people for financial and that. The cowboy hunter is the same thing too, but cowboy hunter, you have to submit to so-called white people as your people. This is what you say. So that's why they have those gentils bonus and districts. That's why you see the good judge not by the color. That's why with the library, that's why they would say I'm wanting the mark, we're wanting the mark, and they say that the court. The court secretary would make that request. And that's why the judge say, okay, I'm gonna, even the lawyer master say against it, I'm gonna do it anyway. So that's why the library, I have picture of rats, so much rats in the library. Part of the library is stink. They have them on the library drug, smoking, yelling, fighting, making shoot. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna stop you. Never do drug, crack, one job, not having, selling drug dealing, like you see here in the back. So I have worked a lot. So now you see this sector keep it clean when mask. They refuse wearing masks, a lot of them. And you will trashing drug all over, people doing drugs here anyway. So that's how you see I have to keep it there. And I still want to press the charge against them, they still got the pre-charge. They still going to the charge. You see government center to start getting in problem, but they still will be charged. It was the same thing. That's him all over. So, as when you're a member of the group terrorists, domestic terrorists, they're not gonna say nothing to you. You go see a lot of passengers, see them doing jobs, see them fighting, they don't say nothing, they don't care. You see the Spanish guy yesterday, you see the medical didn't do nothing, and he was yelling like he's praying or something, yelling and shouting. We have recorded. They don't say nothing, they don't care. As if you're a member of the terrorist group, remember him was yelling in the bathroom, also yelling so much in the bathroom out loud, hit the door, broke and hear him. They didn't say nothing. And all those are documented and record. So that's why you heard me talk against medical, Spanish medical, and they need to control. For the, and the Asian people, and I will not tolerate the dumb crap is hate crime against them, hate them. So you need to control this. The country, you don't own the country, you don't make choice for people, you don't tell other people what to do, you don't make decisions for them. Although they don't do, you don't own the country, you're not above the law. You have to respect other people as well, they have to respect. Pay. This is fair. So you will see, even the Caucasians, you see the flip here. They do whatever they do. They don't care, they don't mind. Even the library was the same thing. All over Boston, now you got them to the same thing. But when it's me, I'm the one who crazy I need to go. Even they make violence toward one stab one in the pole. Even you see one put life on New York because I tell them to get a job. Come to asking for money, asking for $1, I tell them get a job, you're a young man. I say you're begging for $1, they get a job. So, you go see what's going on. So, the junkie Spanish, that's what is also went in. The one also was a dynamic explosion in the bathroom and making bomb threats. Those junkie trash Caucasian in the Spanish. And that had to be controlled. The crackhead male and the crackhead female. And I don't take them for important. I don't think they're important. And they're not gonna. Especially they don't pay tax in the country. They're destroying it, stealing and shoplifting everything. I don't think they're gonna be put above law. Even President John Morales, I don't think you junkie could be. Crack. So, like I said, it's going to be zero tolerance. It is a zero tolerance.
Attention passengers, the next 420 train to Forest Hills is now approaching.
And telling what to do. Someone who can't do anything right on their own life, who end up the way they end up, who can't do anything in their life, so addicted to drug, everything, or to no good violent crime. I don't think that person will have a good idea to give anyone. I know you stupid and ignorant, you idiot, you're dumber than them. You will take ID from them. Take the word for anything. Because those are people dumb and lying and everything. If you take word from them, that's you dumber than them. Those people can't do nothing like get anything right on their own. Take with some of it. Those people dangerous, even want to commit suicide overdoses and everything. Stealing everything. Who cares nothing? They always tell you they don't care about nothing. As someone who don't care about nothing, you think they will be able to have idea to give a word. You take the word for them. You think they're smart. So unless you're dumber than them. So unless something like, or you're involved in some activity with them. So you're like an open book. Unless you dumber than them or you're involved in some activity that you're using them, which is illegal, is against the law, is a crime.
Attention passengers, the next Orange Line train to Forest Hills is now arriving.
The crisis. Thank you. This is Back Bay Boston, the train station. So, I'll keep seeing and hopefully you guys what's going on. There's another lady who usually come and yelling so much. They worry about her. They don't care. There's them also you see right there fighting in the bathroom. They even sleep in the bathroom. I have to go after them all the time. They could occupy the bathroom like their house doing drug dealing and sleeping there, they drug. They don't care. So this is especially when it comes to Spanish and cooking. This needs to be carried out. So this is the problem. So everything been documented and everything, but she want the charge against her. Federal charge. Thank you. What is the in this man? The homosexual. No matter what you tell them.